Greetings, folks. Welcome to another episode of Campfire Stories. Gino here, your tour guide into the strange, the unknown, the terrifying. Tonight, I submit another story to the Grimm Society. The Doppelganger. What's more terrifying to you, a malevolent entity or an evil version of yourself? When I was 16 years old, I was working night shifts at Jack in the Box. Generally, my shifts would end around 10 o'clock. One particular night, I didn't get out of work till almost 11:30. When my shift ended, I headed home. But as I pulled into my driveway, the house was dark, darker than usual. I noticed that no one had left the porch light on for me. So I thought everyone was either in bed or went out for the night and forgot. So I didn't give it too much thought. I let myself in and shouted, "Hello?" No answer. I thought, and went to check the garage to see if there were any cars. No cars. No one was home. So I went around the house, turning all the lights on, and I headed to the kitchen for a snack. Now, the lights in the kitchen seemed a little off that night. They seemed very dim, almost like the light given off by candlelight. I flicked the light off and then back on again. I thought maybe something was wrong with the electricity. The off and on switching remedy did nothing. Since there was nothing I could really do at the moment, I made a mental note to tell my parents when I saw them. So I began to raid the fridge and pull stuff out to make a sandwich. As I was in the kitchen making my snack, I see out of the corner of my eye something rush by the doorway from the front door across the dining room. It caught my attention, but I didn't hear a sound. "Hello?" I said. I stopped mid-sandwich and go look around the corner. "Hello? Mom? Dad?" Nothing. I thought since I had a long shift, maybe I was tired. Maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me. After I finished my snack, I was leaning into the fridge, putting everything away. And that's when I saw it. I saw it clearly this time. A figure ran by from the laundry room door towards what would have been a wall. I closed the fridge slowly. I didn't call out this time. I quietly searched around for a knife, rolling pin, anything, and slowly made my way from the kitchen to the laundry room. I could feel my heart pounding as I slowly peeked around the corner. The light from the kitchen barely cast its illumination into the dark room. I peered in, left, then right. Nothing. Now my heart is really beating fast and hard. I took a deep breath, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to give my parents a call. I wasn't sure if we had an intruder because nothing just seemed to be out of place. But I definitely saw something running around, just no sound. As I made my way back into the kitchen, keeping my eye on that laundry room, I feel the hair on my arms raise and chills down my neck. I turn to look behind me, and as clear as day, I see this figure, almost in a mocking pose of exaggerated tiptoeing, making its way from the dining room to the front door entryway. Frozen in disbelief, I stare at this thing. It turns to look at me and does a shushing hand gesture and descends into the darkness of the rest of my house. I clearly saw that this being was my height and appeared to be dressed just like me. If I don't know better, I'd say it was me. It was as if I was looking in a mirror. The difference, it was slightly hunched over, and it had nubby horns, and its eyes, Its eyes were malicious and dark. As it rounded the corner, I saw what appeared to be some sort of tail behind it. In shock, I rushed around the house, turning all the lights on, and I thought maybe I should go over to my neighbor's. Oddly enough, all the lights were bright now, like normal. The dullness of the lights that I had already turned on all brightened back up. It's like a spell had been lifted. There was a mirror opposite of where the front door was. I wanted to see if what I saw really just happened. I went to the spot I last seen the figure and looked out the door. Nothing. I turned to go back inside and call my neighbor. As I turn towards the mirror, I see that being again, with its back towards me. I felt my stomach knot up, and I nearly jumped out of my skin. In the mirror, it walked right out an open door. Where I was standing, that open door was closed. After that, I said, forget this. I'm hanging out with the neighbor until my parents come home. Hey folks, thanks for listening to the end. If you liked the story, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to join the Grimm Society, hit that subscribe button. If you have any stories to share, you can submit them to thebrothersgrimm@gmail.com.